Sometimes it's hard to give God praise for all the things he has done, 'cause our sinful nature makes us feel ashamed. But he loves it when we honestly say, I'm a wretch undone. So this word is to encourage you today. He's extending grace to you, no matter who you are or what you've done. Grace to you. No one's disqualified from his love. Grace to you.
Is there anybody here that owes God a thank you? Is there anybody here that owes him because he did it on somebody else's accord? I like it because the text goes on to say in verse number 3 that the text says that the king said, is there still not someone in the house of Saul to I may show the kindness of God? And Ziba said to the king, there is still a son. There's still somebody who needs what you have to offer. There's still somebody that is looking for what you're offering. There's still somebody who is desirous of what you bring to the table. And the text says they found him. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm going to try to make it plain because I saw it when it went past some of your head. See, it's one thing for us to be looking for God to bless us. But Mephibosheth was off in Lodabar, minding his own business. And little did he know that back in Jerusalem, David was asking around, is there anybody I can bless? Is there somebody I can be a blessing to? See, it's one thing for you to be looking for God to bless you. It's another thing for God to be looking for you to be able to give you. I don't know who I'm preaching to tonight, but God told me to tell about 20 people that he's looking for you in 2009. He's coming to you in 2009. He's bringing a blessing in 2009. You thought that you were by yourself. You thought that you had been abandoned. You thought that he had forgotten about you. But touch your neighbor and say, neighbor, he's looking to bless you this year. Touch somebody on the other side and say, neighbor, he's looking to bless you this year. That's why you can't be in obscurity. Oh, y'all, hold up one second. That's why when I get in these kind of meetings, I got to give him praise, because I never know if he's looking for me on any particular Sunday or Wednesday or Thursday. And when I get here, I got to make a little noise. I got to create a little ruckus, because if he's looking for me, I need him to be able to find me, because I need my blessing. I wonder if there's anybody that'll make a little ruckus so he can find. They found him in Lodabar. They found him in a little cow town off the beaten path called Lodabar. Now, that Minister Yolanda, that struck me nice, because Lodabar means without a pasture. It indicates that he was in a place that had no potential for fruitfulness or even sustenance. And some of you all have felt like 2008, you've been living in Lodabar. It didn't offer me any potential to get out of the situation that it's a hard place. It's a barren place. It's a dry place. It's a place that's overgrown, overrun. It's a hilly place. It's a rocky place. It's a place I can't grow nothing. I can't feed nothing in this place. I can't grow now. I can't make no money in this place. I can't advance in this place. I'm stuck in Lodabar. But I came to let you know tonight that God's GPS can find Lodabar. Even if you're in Lodabar, I dare you to shake your neighbor's hand and tell him he can still find you when you're in Lodabar. He can still come to you when you're down in. I don't know who I came for tonight, but I dare you to pull on somebody like you're going to yank their arm out of socket and say, I've been in Lodabar, but thank God that he came to find me. I've been in Lodabar, but thank God that he came to see about me. I ain't been down in Lodabar, but thank God. Not only was he in Lodabar, this is how they found him, y'all. They found him in Lodabar. Now, you messed up when you're in Lodabar. But not only did they find him in Lodabar, but he was in Lodabar lame. Now, it's one thing to be in Lodabar, but it's something else to be in Lodabar lame. I don't know who I came for tonight, because some of y'all have felt like not only am I in a bad situation, I don't have no power to get myself out. If I had just a little bit of strength, I could get myself out of Lodabar. But I'm in Lodabar, and now, this means that his personal potential had been greatly limited. You know, I didn't get my GED. You know, I'm an ex-con, so I got a record. No, nobody give me a job. Not only am I in Lodabar, but I'm late. You know, I've been divorced. You know, I had these kids out of wedlock. You know, I've been on crack, and I still have an unction to go back to it every now and then. I'm not only in Lodabar, but have you ever been in a situation where not only were you in it, but it was in you? Have you ever been in such a bad way to go that you were not only in Lodabar, but you were also lame? The text goes on to say, not only was he in Lodabar, not only was he lame, but you got to get this. He was lame because he had been dropped. He was in Lodabar. He was lame. And the reason that he was lame wasn't even his fault. You got to go back to the 4th chapter. See, 2 Samuel chapter 4 says that when the news of Saul and Johnathan's demise got back to Jerusalem, they said the Jezreelites are going to come and overtake us. And his nurse picked him up to make the great escape. And while she was running out of the house, Mephibosheth was only 5 years old. The Bible says she dropped him. Now, I know you're here on watch night tonight, but just look down your whole row and tell them, you've been dropped before. Go on, tell them. Yeah. Some of us have been dropped and we don't like nobody to know about it, but that's how you got lame from the get-go. You got lame because you were dropped. Somebody who you trusted and who was supposed to be able to hold you and support you and keep you dropped you in the middle of a crisis, in the middle of a hard time, when things were coming against you, when you were looking for protection. Instead of protection, you got. Have you ever looked over your life and said, I would be further along if it hadn't been?